long while now. Unim Zion Felix na minim apostle say obi nim Zion Felix na bia na nipa kro no oni or your social media blackout person just say onum nkwan Zion but you right, good to have you in us. I know it's your first time over studio, but first time on Rainbow Entertainment. We are quite excited. Show no Chagu here in London and Accra. And your fans are one more we are here from Europe, one more you know all around on some more share Facebook Live and so 8 here. And Apple to say.
I'm not complaining.
London, so
London is very good. What I know, actually, I think this morning and yesterday, it's been okay. I think for the past 3 days, it's been very okay. Not very, very, very cold. But still, also jackets. But not very, very, very. It didn't come past. Still, I'm sure we are from December. How can I be? I won't be crazy.
And then I went try. So but set time I'll buy any day not whether not at least any Ghana the any kakra.
I think that switch it.
Okay.
In Europe it was better. Like Europe it was better, but the time I entered here and I switch. I remember when I was going to Belgium, I could share like him that very morning. It was crazy. It was like 7-8. Oh, St. Pancras, it was crazy, man.
7-8 now is crazy.
Yeah, but I enjoyed 24-23. So from 24-23 to 8, the difference is awesome.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm like, how do you do that? And even yesterday, as I run, you know, then you're cool about some people kind of dress. I'm like, Charlie, how do you do this in this weather? Now I share shorts now. Hey, well.
They are used to it. They are used to it. So
my back is very used to it.
It's true. I mean, it's true. It's true. But I've seen that, you know, and you've spoken to quite some people. Because I know some more town like only your friend says Slim Basta Kasa only Ben Braco. Have you done Ben Braco?
I've not done Ben Braco.
No, it's rather Slim
now
in the Kasa. Slim. It's quite an.
I'm
for town.
About UK in America, they are gonna for go up. Obi na say live work Ghana. UK in America.
Obviously by 2025, that is a
last person ever killed in Jakufado.
But I'm just say Ebeka Akufado Kromo.
But since that time, 2025 years, that time maybe our pension and our retire.
Akufado, no free so.
No free so no.
But still back so free so Okoyeva.
Yeah. For the first official 2 years, no. He'll be doing certain things.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure that he will even relocate from Ghana. I mean, Okoyeva. He's a president. He get anything that he wants as a human being. So I'm not sure he will relocate to anywhere.
So I'm a London boy. So
anyway, Papa Ekufo ne nkofo na. Zion. I'm quite fascinated, you know, by your work that you've done over the years. Me pese ye can't story ne kakra. The beginning, how I was here. I have flashes of it because my TAT some interviews where you started from Legon with Radio Universe. And
that was the I think I even started way back, but first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. I think somewhere like 2012, if me kaipa April, and I started blogging but in GHS or GS, yet another GSS. Now me a little bit of radio, or Hinema radio, or Bremen, GC Kumase. Now me sports because I used to like sports a lot. That is why I am even a Chelsea fan. I mean, those days when ACM was coming to Chelsea, Mourinho, Didier Drogba was bought for like 23 million pounds.
Yeah,
he was the highest purchase player in Africa then. Let me follow football part then. I remember some UEFA Champions League, I think it was between Liverpool and some team B, Sissimo. Let me follow sports then. So I was doing radio then. Let me sports. I was our kids program. So and then during BC, I also focus on books. So I put a hold on that, and I went to BC when I'm called high school or Konongo Senior High School from 2007 to 2012. Then I started 4 years back. You know, when President Kufuor Ifrisuna or changing from SSS to SHS. No.
Yeah.
So maybe 2012 when I started blogging, like I've always loved entertainment. I've always wanted to be on radio and TV. So maybe high school, there's this guy called Baby Bash on the managing strongman CCR.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, in your high school the same year, 2011. Also, if you Ghana now we school, also coach here. Also paid me be
for
that
yeah.
you're not for you.
And also those times friend is saying, "Sa IT name for your funny see your computer classes."
Yeah. So like after we high school, also we pay be for that 1 year now we train. So be call you know. So now Bash, Baby Bash, El Pretty Cafe, or Asanteman area or in Romo. So I had a laptop with the help of a friend Raphael. He said, "Wait more Guinness Ghana or Accra." And Raphael bought my tall laptop. I think I bought it for like 700 Ghana cedis. So my tall laptop, I was also on Facebook. Let me who the main fat laptop in here. So I went to Bash Hall, I went to a cafe and I'm catching so Charlie, MG blogger. Because I'm who say, OMG Ghana or Hall, I'm your Debra or Hall. And I just love entertainment. It becomes chat. MG blog, no, so blog this kind. I'm like, I just want to open it. I mean, post entertainment is keke.
Right, okay.
No, so no, I mean, maybe free blog be zion-felix.blogspot.com long. To me, I know now. I started copying stories from OMG Ghana because then omgghana.com was very big. OMG Ghana celebrities, Amir Debra, and there was also NYDJ. So I was copying content from there, pasting on my free blog. So one day, me Fierupa, me Obaba, me Mma. Timo Hosana, Pakwesi of OMG Ghana.
Right.
Or show me Facebook go and say, me friend. Mr. say, Obaka me say, I copy stories from his website.
Okay.
Ntiminjai. My friend, let me call him and listen to what he has to say. So I called Pakwesi, on the only biggest GH. Was out your first, not and you best start in their website in India. To my friend also, he's seen my blog and he's seen that I have passion for the job because I'm almost like every hour I update the website.
Wow.
I'm the keke. Also, he has seen how I love the job. So he wants me to join omgghana.com and his colleague or his partner in America will call me now or check and so. I always say that was the very first time I had a normal phone call from America for 1 hour. Because you know America or lecture me on how the thing was and da. I'm like, wow. I was just doing it for fun. And we saw our employer know what your car. So they put me on and it was crazy from then. I mean, and when I made this, so I was still running my free blog, posting on OMG Ghana. So I think 2 years on, I told Paco to say, "Oh, Ombi website, mommy, because me the name free blog. Oh, pretty free blogger. I'm from fun serious.
Yeah.
That was when DKB Muko Big Bad Oko Bobasum no. So Paco used like 6 months of my salary to open my website for me. Website DB Mom, so just use Zion Felix because I mean, I was there. I'm like, okay, let me just use my name. Let me use zionfelix.com. I was still operating Zion Felix, still on OMG Ghana. So it got to a point at Paco Tika. So not only branded from OMG Ghana to omgvoice.com because now I'm being now more of Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana. That was when they brought Koji Sheldon on. So more branding on so my blog no, then had become bigger. It has become a competitor to OMG because they were all entertainment platforms.
Okay.
So I should focus on my name here because I told myself say I would never leave them until they asked me to go because I was nobody. And they picked me, nurtured me to be Zion Felix. And then I was the only person that almost want me to event. All events now, I'm an event organizers name me, the Ghana Music Awards, the Ghana Miss Nigeria, Bulam, no Obi name me. So I was like, they've made me meet a lot of people. So why should I leave them unless they ask me to go?
Right.
I'm like, anyway, I mean, you can't work with somebody forever. I always tell myself like this thing, and I tell my employees, say, you can't work with people forever, but how you guys separate is very, very, very important. When they asked me to go, I thanked them, and then I focused on my platform, and that was when even I took things more seriously. Started interviewing people and all that and that. And then years on, Paco was on farm, came back to me, said, "Many advert man, asked me how much I'm going to charge." And I'm like, "Charlie, how do I charge you when you picked me, nurtured me to be who I am today?" On one father, and on gave me a quote. I'm like, any amount you want to give me, you person me in free grandpa, I'm fine. But I mean, he realized that I admire me, so he paid me, and I was so happy. Say, I didn't have any bad blood between us before I left, and up to date with my friend, and that's what I always tell people. So you'll be a Juma forever. You guys will go apart, but going apart, what will make you guys go apart? Is very, very important. And it's been 11 years. Last April was 11 years. Started blogging. Whilst on Legon campus, I think level 200. I went back to radio. I was on radio. How come I have a national service?
Okay.
National service.
Okay. So, Radio Universe.
Radio Universe. Level 200, 300, 400. Medium side national service there. Be a head of entertainment over there. While still on campus, I was doing NGO TV. That is for ABN Group. going on other media platforms. I've been to like everywhere. I've been everywhere.
So I mean, it demonstrates, said right from like your younger teenage years, this whole entertainment media was something that was boiling in you. Apart from that, was there anything that you wanted to do?
Charlie, that has been a very serious thing for me. Because but I'm not them people, and I really wanted to do anything apart from being on radio or TV. I was like, after school, what next for me? And I'm so okay, let me just go to school. God to prove himself. And God being so good after school, I was there in Felix. After 4 years on Legon campus, I was there in Felix. I bought my first car right after maybe school now, Legon. So even when I was going to graduation, I went with my own car.
With your own car?
So I didn't know what I was going to do after school. My school now me call Legon. I just went and say, okay, Yanko University.
It cost me now, yeah.
I did political science and information studies, and I did single major in information studies. I just wanted to pass. Charlie, I can't reset because many time. So I just wanted courses. Me call Legon 100, level 100. Now me a course, political science and info. I love a course. But me go 200, me take like level 200 for ne kana Charlie course is difficult from level 200. Because 100 now level 100 now the usana high school.
It's true.
But they don't kind 200 I'm saying no.
200 no kana was econometrics.
Mass be. I won't get time for those things. Else make money and bomb. Like let me drop. Even though say political science is not a joke, but let me just drop their course. I mean peace science me course inside, and God being so good, we were able to sail through 200 and 300 with both courses, and then 400 no, and I'm a single major in info, and I completed and I graduated. I always say that two different things. You can complete and not graduate because who already set for her. Yeah, for us, and show us a challenge and no. But I'm set. I'm set at the ya try my class now so in case about critical. So blogging name for crampona. I can walk into
you can fall on to.
Of which by for none idea because I use
what they say the watra. Now what about parental consent? Did you face any challenge? Because some say especially Ghana for and that this time okay, it's not the blogging and all these YouTube it's not as glamorous as it is now. Your friends say anti-comfort but anti-comfort adamfo mami hwan ba akwakucha SS or kwakoye doctor also ye na be ya o me pese me radio blog. Was there any parental opposition? And I say, how did your parents see the whole trajectory now?
My dad is a book person. My dad has always been a teacher. I think he was a teacher before he gave birth to me, so he's that book person now. Oh no pejuma. As soon as you baby genie and your money are ready for you.
Okay.
He wanted me to go to training teacher school like Winneba, University of Education. So he gave money for just one university after high school. So I meant to fall back up University of Education because right after school, ready market why about employers kuchadi. But I felt like teaching wasn't my thing. I can't go to school. I pay that 8 to 5 kind of work. Tonokas I'm koto Winneba no. And as for them, I'm koto Legon. Say Legon, the idea I have to move from a kind
of that time you know who's about to Legon.
Oh, me tell them catch no.
Okay.
But I tell you, into where nya Legon na go school. Because to one phones back to Legon when Legon na. Into me Legon me come man to so omo admin names our courses na dinner so nya 8 is at any grade any course everything am I.
Okay.
So I chose course I dey e ba critical kwa me grade ni menya. And God being so good e buy no na menya Legon. So my father always wanted me to be a teacher. I don't even know that Miko school no means me blogging. I think they got to know after I think level 200 because that was when I started taking care of my sister in SS.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No who say because now skaba and I was taking care of myself in school. Not say you omunti me hwe.
And then when you cash at you.
Oh nyame adum. So that was when they realized that I was working and after maybe we school no one say no. This is the job I'm
right.
Omunim say I'm a very calm boy and I won't do any illegal. Mimi there. In as much as they knew that I was getting money, but omunim edwuma ko particular me no. Omun fa de boni bi nsusu me. Ko omunim say me no menya dia me akoye ade boni bia nyeska boni bia ha. So maybe we school na so say no. Edwuma we kasa na me and by then no nafa nyame adom.
Now, let share the content creation.
Yeah.
And because at what point na content creation started say ebem?
At a point our OMG Ghana focus I'm in Kono. Yeah, that was when I started creating more content because first now OMG for I'm a co-programmer. Now I realized that I'm Adebra. Big shout out to Ami Adebra. I mean, I started it and I said I'm starting in India so I mean after every event, every picture that you see, was Ami Adebra logo.
Yeah.
Because he had machines. It was some song for the new phone, new camera, now. So every program, even he created a website just for pictures. I think Felix or so. So I realized that no, you cover pictures in Kwaninya. Then let me also give visuals to people. Obi went to Yamba, Obi was Abzugu, Obi was China, Obi was UK. I went to Yamba AIC so the event center and also what Chatter did on the night, what Sako did on the night. No, let me start taking visuals. The quality of the video wasn't good, but that is the only video you get everywhere. After the show,
absolutely,
you have no option than to watch it. It wasn't the best. It was bad, but you have no option. Everyone said, now only video, we now wow. So I started taking videos, and after OMG, I realized that the shows weren't coming that much because that was when I was getting more content from my YouTube platform. Now videos, now shows and back, when you have more videos. Now I'm so okay, let me create something, let me create a show. So I went to watch this guy, James Gordon, or Kapu Karaoke of America, where he interviews Obama in a car in his Range Rover. And I was okay. Let me also do the Ghanaian version of Kapu Karaoke, where I called it Celebrity Ride with Zara Felix.
Okay.
So yeah, I drive with celebrities in car. I did Mark Brown. I did almost all the stars. Almost everybody. Vivian Joe, Bella Samoa, Sister Fia Miss Bell. Almost like everybody. I did everybody. So we're doing interview in cars just to get content to fill up with my YouTube space because now event marketing this. So me now I realized that Charlie once a week. Let me do something now. And then also you have to book the celebrities.
Okay.
It's not easy to get
them.
It's not easy. Somebody might say,
we thought you for and if you say, oh, I mean, it was quite you had access to them.
As I now can easy.
Wow.
As I now can no be joke. As I now can me no be a free and easy. And I respect it because as soon be ne plans.
Right.
Not so open right now no and I should come. I have plans for my career. Probably I'm waiting to release a project. I'm waiting to do that. So me I respect Obia. If I call you for interview, I respect it. Anytime that you're ready, I'll be available for you. So yeah, then it wasn't easy. Yeah. And I'm so okay. Once a week, let me try and make it 3 times a week. But that content means to me 3 times a week. If you invite me for a programmer, at least I'll get a chance to interview because one of our friends.
Yeah.
So I started doing that and I told myself, okay, now I do 3 times a week. Let me try and see if I can post content. If I can post content once every single day. Madam would be he's the only person I call my friend Paulino. He said about UK. I say, boss, you're not friend boss. I said, boss, you can do it. Getting content once every day with I was very, very afraid. So every single day we post interview. I was okay, let me do it. And for like 4 years now, every single day.
Post interview every day?
Every single day. I post interview on 8 o'clock Ghana time. No matter, I don't know what time but every 8 o'clock Ghana time, I post interview and I've been doing that for 4 good years. And it's been good. It has really, really, really helped me. So yeah, we do that and we do other content. So I can
from Celebrity Ride with Zion Felix up to now, all the interviews that you've done, which one would you say has been your most difficult interview?
I think, interview somebody like Jackie Nadia Boire is very, very difficult because I'm on interviews and they don't like talking. You ask them a question, they'll give you a short answer. A friend saying, Jackie. If you're saying, interviews are people very, very difficult. On pay interviews, on say people get to know what is up with them. On say obeka bibi na atwista kwa bibi, obeka bibi obintina say. So me interview Jackie, interview Nadia Mpode, got to Mpode, okay, say I don't like how the interview is going because that was when she had given birth and nobody knew about Nebaba Pane. So I think it was the first time I was interview, and definitely as a journalist, dear, you have to ask. So I asked, and I'm so okay, no problem. Jackie, so I think it was set, and I was me busa. Na on here na me my boom. This guy Ajitanan. Okay. Was me busa Ajitanan more of the questions. Na me njao. But you see, I respect Obian because I know Obian it is Obuha. Or just about the craft. Let me just do what I'm doing and move. I don't really want to. So I'm many the I've done a lot, but I'm not sure.
But did you ever hear say Zion Felix is a controversial interviewer?
People say it.
But are you? Or were you?
I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions. You see, the questions I ask are questions that
okay.
The questions I ask, let's say right now, Oshia Alankash. Now say Alankash Abetra. Won't you ask him why he has left MPP?
Of course.
How will you ask? If I ask the same question now, somebody say Adena Bisano. A basic question now, any individual. Right now, okay, let me use a Felix as example.
Right.
Miss Bell released Asibulanga. She was doing interviews about it. Efia never said anything. And if you're the first person to get a Felix Schwarzenegger to interview her after that particular song, won't you ask her 2 cents on the song? No? You ask. So why is it that Mikubusa, somebody will say I'm controversial? Hey, Majuma, said you be or Tin Toast, no, only has an opportunity to meet a Felix Schwarzenegger. Obia or plane pilot won't get a chance to meet a Felix Schwarzenegger. Me na me say me Jumano. And somebody at this one now, I say, "Oh, be shiano." So ask him. You get it. So if I go and ask, can you say me controversial? And yet, basic things that any individual be able a chance no to meet her. Be will ask. You get this. Right now, if we meet, why can't there called trend Mac Brown?
Yeah.
Pat Mac Brown met us here. Umbusan about the marriage.
The marriage. Of
Any
course.
individual on the street will share Mac Brown. The person will ask about Mac Brown's marriage. So they'll say, "I don't know." No, it is my job. What is happening around the person is what we ask. And then the attitude. You get it? So if I ask, can you say I'm controversial? Just that, I mean, a chance they buza. Ushana, you would have asked the same question.
But would you say that sort of perception played some role, either positively or negatively, impacting, or content creation?
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything you put out behind the way people see it, also helps you. I mean, whether I'm controversial or not controversial, it makes people watch the kind of interview I watch. I mean, and it shouldn't. I feel like it shouldn't be that usual kind of interview. Now, by within the say what's in here, those things are on Wikipedia. Just go and read about those things. You get it. We could school and finance. No, let's take it a notch higher. What is happening and all that. We will start from there, and not that we don't even ask the but just say focus no much on other things now because we can't just start interview. Say no, you better come out. Basic questions. No, what power him finance. Until na graduate. Until better end there no. Na afina honi naba. But don't talk about those beginnings now. Busa no. And then and as a pick of the interview no. And attention because and it me the enemy okay. Okay.
You just doing what you love doing, and you don't.
I love the job. I love the job. I'm nada 247. That's what I do.
I was for many celebrity blogger Zion Felix. Na mene chuchin komo Rainbow Entertainment so ene. Me bomo dey maybe a phone line. So what you know question man na obetimi e dey but Zion one of the things that sometimes with social media comes up, especially recently, people say, Zion, dear, you know what? When it is other people's issue, but we're supposed to now I interview, but or no need the no jump on country. Have you heard some? Have you read some of those things?
I've seen a lot of them, right? And I make us say some men and just a woman, but say you obias on America. When my issue came, some of my colleagues were blogging about it, and I had no issue with it. I feel like you are.
Did you grant any interviews about it? I
think it was Sheldon who called me and told me, "So Zion, Mati went away. I want to do a video about it." I'm like, you feel like doing it? I don't have any problem with it. If what you've heard is true and you want to put it out, me okay. I didn't have any issue with anybody or Kabi about it because say be I would answer SMC. Now my head is good for my platform. It's good for the editorial policies of my platform, and I want to put it out. I'll put it out. So if you do say, I don't have an issue with it. Whether say true, what if the things you are putting out are factual are fine, but say be some force would do and any problem, no. But if everything you're putting out is factual, I don't care whatever you put out. there about me. Because, oh yeah, what you I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you, and you're not meditating what to do on your platform for you know. You do media songs where, and you're not meditating, mommy. If it goes with the editorial policies of my platform, and the facts I have are right, are true, and I feel like giving it to my audience, fine. But if I feel like I know you and all those that I don't want to put out, I mean, baby, are you favoritism
okay, all right,
and your content you're putting it out.
Okay, it is sometimes since you be or share or way now he say, oh, you know what, maybe for the relationship I have with this and that person, I don't personally want to put the content.
Yeah, at times
you don't do that.
Yes, relationship falling in place. At times not relationship. At times it is the magnitude of the content or the information being put out. This my brand issue. I mean, I've not done anything about it. Charlie, it's too heavy. You know what I'm saying, Charlie? It's not happening, baby. How issues day. Until no boy a bar. Wow, sha. You put one or two things together, then just leave it like that. Now, what you man call? Ibu on swa. Oshana 1, 2, 3 be. Now, echo. And the baby, and you me me favoritism. Every media platform, every individual, they would say a crampono. You go for boy ha or come once a man, go for come once him. Say and you me call el baby, and it is normal. Until so once a money and can. Men be dear them say, oh now also we can go open us or open us or back us. It's normal. I need me corner me.
Now, within your friend saying this period, yes, has there been any publication, be an interview, be an BBA, you know, is giving rise to attacks, be a court case, your friends say copyright infringement, no minister BBC about out.
Plenty. I mean, 11 years in the game there, I mean, a lot of them. I mean, people have called angry, people have called threatening to go to court and all that, but God me so good. Yanko course that Obi Akwan severe that, and I'm sure that till I die, nobody ever served me.
Is it because they eventually know that whatever that you put out there is a fact?
Fact is a fact.
Yeah.
But Bohana post publication a comment no and I any day.
Okay.
Into other messages me there I'm a very cool person. So me yard a one pair. Either I apologize to you or we put it won't kill me. If I apologize to you, it won't take anything away from me. Just to create the peace, the peace and all that. I remember Mami Dokuno had an interview on Hits FM with Andy Dusty, and she said during the interview, so Yari, we did a publication about it on the website, and she was angry about the fact that is not why she was caught on radio. I'm like, you said it, I didn't lie, but she's old enough to be my mom, and I have never been back and forth. My idea, my mom, and I have to just apologize. And I think she like no radio interviews or radio talk about it. Say I'm like, so she was on Peace FM, and I told Socrates has been one great supporter of my brand from day one. I told him so. My panacho that I think they called me on radio cry. Now my panacho say maybe I had not say enyane da my panacho, but not that I lied, but just say enyane da. Maybe no on person be kwabonti. And one thing is I don't know why if somebody says something on radio, na only problem. But never online pay, then you have issues with it. You know, I'm so many when I was on radio, many people be interview. I'm say Zion, me kind of radio so me fan online. I'm like, how? What kind of radio? So what is wrong with it? It's radio now they
right.
People have heard it.
Well, I think sir, possibly the like you said the post commentary now ebano because sometimes no headline and it's quite a friend saying a perception. So people don't read. Yanko for yan kind. And once a mobile headline no.
Chairman, they keep quiet. The men can. So far as you said it, I mean, it's cut from them, and people have heard. So the same thing now kind of you're reproducing to the online platform. So if you don't want it to be out, just keep it inside. So I don't know why people are afraid that those kind of things will come. And even right now, we are online. We are on Facebook, streaming live. So now it is even online. As I'm talking, people are watching. You can't do anything about it. So I don't know why. So me there. Because me just to create that in a way. I think some minutes too. My boys natural, my writers know I'm not sure when he had a million followers on his Instagram.
Yeah.
He was jubilating about it. They said that they went to write, say Samini jubilates almost after suffering to get 1 million followers. So on any problem they say I'm not sure after suffering. And he wasn't happy. He was on Sammy Felix that time. Is Xylophone FM. He was talking a lot, and they called me. I apologized to him. Say that word Nomcas was suffer to get. And actually, you see, technically, it is not easy to get 1 million followers.
Absolutely.
Technically, it's not easy. Yeah. You go through a lot before you get 1 million. I have 2.4 million right now on Instagram. It is not a joke. But he wasn't happy. Some music that would say after struggling or suffering, I had to apologize. Wow. Now we are okay. We didn't lie, but you're okay. So me, I don't want problems. I don't issues, but I just apologize and we move.
I was here for Rainbow Radio, 92.4 FM. Zion, I mean, it's an exciting conversation. And remember, do December. I mean, the WhatsApp line is 0777-1950-989. In Komobia, in fact, all kind of content. Right now, so he's here. He's graciously given us his time for us to have a conversation with him. For our question, Brandon Zion, sometime back, you your YouTube channel got compromised and taken down. Was that the worst 24 hours of your
I think
career?
The first one, it has happened twice.
Okay.
The first one it was my first time ever. It was crazy. Hey, YouTube, like say it happened first time I over them.